very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Let's first start off with a look at your top stories this afternoon. Fire on board a bus leaves 19 injured, including 12 military personnel. Incident not related to terrorism, according to Army media spokesperson. Train Drivers Association staged demonstration against attack on co-worker. Demonstration in Hambantota demanding investigation into death of school principal during leadership training. Let's now take a look at the stories in detail. First up in your local news, the final rites of the Anunayaka of the Sri Ramanya Mahanikaya, Venerable Girambe Anandathera, has been scheduled for this Saturday, the 24th, under full state patronage. Now, the funeral is to be held at the Valisinghe Harishchandra Stadium in Anuradhapura.
The Venerable Thero, who was the Parivenadipati of the Sri Sarananda Pirivena in Anuradhapura, contributed greatly to the sustenance of the Sasana. The Venerable Thero, who was admitted to the Sri Javadanapura hospital with illness, was 80 years old at the time of his passing. The Venerable Thero is known for his efforts in improving both the standards of the Sasana and the education sphere in the country. He took a lead role in the ordaining a large number of young monks and was revered in all spheres. Yesterday, the procession, which carried the remains of the Venerable Thero, left from the private funeral parlour in Colombo and arrived at the Peradeniya Sri Sarananda Pirivena. The procession is set to travel from Peradeniya to Anuradhapura this afternoon.
A man who stole cash and jewellery worth 3 million rupees has been arrested at the Muraha Villa in Panadura. Police said that the jewellery was found in his possession at the time of his arrest. The suspect is believed to have broken into houses during daylight hours in several areas, including Panadura, Mount Lavinia, Vellavatta, Ratmalana and Bambalapitiya. The police also requested help from the general public to identify the owners of the jewellery. The suspect is to be produced at the Panadura Magistrates Court today. Also in some sad news this morning, 2 young men drowned this morning while bathing in the Kalni River in the Kalu Aggala area. Their bodies were recovered in a joint search operation launched by the Navy and police. The 2 young men were aged 19 and 20. They were residents of Salavatta and Kahathapitiya. The autopsy is scheduled to be held today. The community centre for the residents of Pahala Halmilava in Mihintale, Anuradhapura was vested in the public earlier today under the Gum at the 1000 Projects initiative. Now, this would not have been possible without the generous sponsorship of Mr. and Mrs. Earl Veerasinghe. Newsfirst, Ramesh Irugal reports.
Good afternoon from Pahala Halmilava in Mihintale, where we just opened another completed project of the Gum at the 1000 Projects initiative. This is the newly built community hall of the Pahala Halmilava area. This was a need highlighted by the people of this village over a year ago when we were conducting our door-to-door campaigns. So we took the initiative in order to find a sponsor for this project and eventually construct it, and today our efforts have borne fruit. There was a lot of help from the people of this village in order to get this construction made, and today we have a bunch of happy faces behind me, surrounding me, because finally their wish for a community hall in this village, a place where they can all gather, has finally been realized. I'm Ramesh Irugal reporting from Pahala Halmilava in Mihintale.
And also another tragic unfolding of events. 19 people were injured in a fire that broke out inside a bus travelling from Bandaravela to Erabalawava at around 5:30 this morning.
Army media spokesperson Brigadier Sumit Atapattu said the fire broke out following an explosion near the Kahagola depot. Amongst those injured are 7 Army officers, 5 Air Force officers and 7 civilians. All were rushed to the Diyatalava hospital. 2 of the injured Army officers are in critical condition. The spokesperson stressed that this incident was not due to any terrorist activity. He went on to say that investigations have begun into the cause of the explosion.
Now, the Army media spokesperson Sumit Atapattu briefed the media on the situation this morning at the Cabinet media briefing held.
There is a daily bus that operates from Jaffna to Diatalava. This morning, the passengers were transferred to another bus in Bandaravilla. When it was travelling towards Diatalava, there was an explosion followed by a fire, or a fire followed by an explosion. The bus was completely destroyed. 19 people were injured. Among them are 7 army soldiers, 5 airmen and 7 civilians. 2 of them are in serious condition and both are from the military. Investigations are underway. According to the evidence, we believe this is not related to an act of terrorism. The reason we say it is not an act of terrorism is because there could be panic among the people.
To follow more details of this story, you can log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. In more local news, Speaker Karu Jayasuriya is expected to make a special statement in Parliament over the validity of the continuation of the National Unity Government. Now, the Speaker decided to make a statement today following a heated debate that arose on the matter yesterday. Also moving down in local news, students and past pupils of the Hambantota Suchi National School staged a demonstration today. They demanded that an investigation be carried out into the death of the principal of the school that occurred during a leadership training program organized by the Ministry of Education. The demonstration was staged opposite the Hambantota Administrative Building. The protesters said that relevant officers should take steps against those responsible for the incident.